Hey guys, what's up? It's Ali Goodwin, and today I got a very special video for you guys. So it is the end of the year. Finally, I survived finals. I survived my sophomore year of college. That is so crazy to me that I'm halfway done with school. Like what? Like in 2 years I'm gonna be a real adult in the real world? No thanks. So I finished off my sophomore year with a pretty good GPA in my opinion. Not trying to brag. I've got almost straight A's minus some B's in Spanish because Spanish is hard. Ugh. So I'm just going to share with you guys some of my tips and tricks for how I almost got straight A's. Alright, let's get into the video. Number 1! So full disclaimer before I get into this first tip. Course Hero did sponsor this video, which is super cool, and I love them so much, which is why they're my tip number 1, because they have the coolest website ever. But I really wouldn't like talk about them and share them as a tip and in this video with you guys if I really didn't truly love their site and their content and all their helpful studiness. Because college, you only go to class like 2 or 3 times a week. Every single class is so important to go to. If for some reason I couldn't go to class that day, or maybe I didn't really understand the content that day, and for that reason I didn't really take good notes, you can like go and like put in all your classes, and then it will give you like notes for the whole class and like study guides for the whole class, which is so incredibly helpful. It's one of like the main things that was hard for me in college is like in high school you have like study sessions for your classes with your professor. Like I need that. I need study guides. Like some professors are hella cool and will give you study guides for all your exams, and other ones don't, which is understandable. You're college. You're not college, you're in college and you're an adult. So it's so helpful to have a resource like Course Hero where there are people who are in your class and will compile study guides for you for your exam to help you study. They also have different resources for different types of classes. So like next year I have to take American literature. Gross. Course Hero has like in-depth analysis of like different books. So like whatever book I'm reading, sometimes it's just a struggle to understand books, okay, you know? So to be able to like have like videos and charts where you can like learn more about the characters and learn more about the tone of the book, and to be so helpful. And also, so Course Hero does charge I think a certain amount each month, which to me is worth it, but I know we're all broke college students, so what you can do is you can take notes in your classes and upload those notes to Course Hero, and then you get to unlock the ability to access other people's notes and study guides and features on Course Hero. So it's like a trade. Also, Course Hero has a tutoring system where you can like chat with tutors and ask them your questions and stuff that you may not be able to find on the internet, or maybe you can't make office hours, and you can talk to a real life tutor who's good at the subject that you need help in, and you can also become a tutor. And lastly, they have scholarships. What? School's expensive and it's a struggle, let me tell you. Student loans are not fun. Making your parents pay for college is not fun. Paying for college yourself is not fun. Spending money is not fun. On top of scholarships, they're currently doing a big giveaway to celebrate graduating seniors. In order to enter, you have to post a picture of yourself graduating with a caption about your experience in college and tag Course Hero, and then you have a chance to win a variety of things. And there's like gift cards, there's like a flight voucher to go on a trip to celebrate the fact that you just graduated school, which is awesome. Go you, high five. I'll leave all the details for the contest below, as well as like a link to it. Number 2. So I don't know if every college has this, but at least UT has this, so I bet other schools have like a variation of this, if not this exact like program at their school. But UT has a writing center. You can bring your essays there and they will read them and give you feedback and critique them for your classes, for whatever you need to write your essay for. And that's just like, it's a free resource. They're literally helping you edit your essays. Like that's so cool and like so great that like schools do that kind of stuff. So I hope no matter what university you go to, they have a writing center or some kind of like way to help you with your essays, because UT has that and that's awesome. One of the hardest differences I think between high school and college is like in high school I'd write like a 1-page essay, but in college you've got like 4, 5, sometimes even 10-page essays, and that's so hard. You've got research papers, so definitely check out or ask about a writing center at your school, or even just finding somebody else like a TA or a professor or your mom that can just help you out with that. Will really help your grade. 3. Sometimes there are just going to be really hard classes that you just are going to struggle to do well in. And it comes down to a lot of things like who's in your class, if you have people you can study with and help you, what the content of the class is, who the professor is. So picking your schedule is so important and so crucial, and like guaranteeing that you graduate and you pass and you get good grades. So there's some good resources to making sure you get a good schedule. So this is like a really big one I'm sure most people know about, but if you don't, Rate My Professor is literally the key, the entire key to everybody's college success. Some professors, it doesn't mean they're bad, but you just don't bond with their teaching style. And then the second website I recommend for getting a good course schedule is Coursical. Coursical doesn't pick your classes for you per se or help you in any way like that, but you can type in your classes into Coursical and it will lay them all out for you and show you your schedule. When you're choosing your classes, it just makes you stay more organized and see like what classes fit where and stuff, because let me tell you, course registration is a struggle. There have been so many times that I registered and I'll like pick all my classes and I'll make them in a little Word doc before course registration day, and I'm like, I'm ready. I'm gonna get all the classes I want. It's gonna be great. And then I go to register and I type in my classes and they're like conflicting and they're at the same time, and for some reason I'm dumb and didn't even realize that when I was making my fake pretend schedule in order to register. But now that I use Coursical, I can just see everything laid out for me so easily, and then I know the registration can just go so easy for you and you can get all your #1 choices of classes. And yeah, 4. My school also has a tutoring center, and I hope that every school also has this as well. You do have to pay for it. I don't know how much, but you get a couple of sessions free. I think like 2 or 3 sessions for free. I'm not sure exactly, don't quote me on that. So I'm saving those up for my hard classes, because I know I will have some hard classes to come, to be able to like say, hey, I really need help with this, sit down and have somebody just go over that with you for like an hour. Your notes, your math problems, your whatever you need is so helpful. 5. A planner. So I feel like this sounds so basic to be like, buy a planner and you'll like get straight A's in college or whatever, but like literally I am like one of the largest procrastinators you may ever meet. I've spent like 4 hours this morning watching Netflix instead of making this video, if that's any proof to you that I'm a procrastinator. But planners saved my life. So I'm like the kind of person where like I will not get stuff done unless like I make a list and like hold myself to it like 100%. And one of the things I do, I don't know if this sounds weirdly obsessive or like OCD or anything, but I will plan out like my whole day like hour by hour. You got these boxes, you know, as planners do, and I'll make a list of everything I need to do and then write down like what hour I'm gonna do it. So I'll be like, wake up at 8, get ready from 8 to 9, 9 to 10, do that essay, 10 to 11, go to class, 11 to 12, work on that math homework or whatever. It keeps me organized of like, this is what I'm doing from this time, this is from this time, this is from this time. And then normally at the end of the day, I'll like leave like 3 hours for like finish whatever homework you didn't finish during the day, or like watch Netflix and chill if you already finished all your stuff. So that's like a great incentive to be like, I have this like 3-hour window to like chill and relax, but if I don't get my stuff done during the day, then I have to do it during like my scheduled relaxing time, you know? Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Definitely make sure to check out my description so you can read about the Course Hero contest / check them out. So yeah, make sure to subscribe so you can check out my weekly videos. That will be consistent, I promise. Don't hold me to that promise. I also have been posting on Instagram so much more lately than I normally do on my story and just in general. So if you want to check out what I'm doing this summer, all my social media will be in the description below. Also, if you guys like have any like cool study resources, let me know in the comments, because your girl got 2 years left to college and I need to keep up these almost straight A's that I've been making. So yeah. Alright, I guess that's all for this video. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. Bye!